Here's why you need to have a fitness coach if you want to really achieve your dream physique. Okay, because a coach is going to guide you and keep you accountable towards achieving what you want. Okay, I'm sure you tried a lot of things. You tried to do all these different diets, right? Whether if you're trying to cut, you tried keto, you tried doing all these things, you tried to track calories, and then you're just not consistent, right? And then if you're trying to gain weight and you're a skinny guy, you try to eat as much as you can, stuffing yourself, and you're going to the gym, training super hard, and you're losing weight. You're not gaining weight. You end up losing it all. You end up gaining weight, and boom, it goes back down and lose it all. So this is why, I know it's frustrating, guys. You guys are trying to get your dream physique, and you guys are not seeing any progress. Or at least it's like very minimal, right? This is why you need a coach. You need a fitness coach. You need a guy that knows what they're talking about, okay? That can pinpoint your problems to get there. Now, when it comes to losing weight, almost any coach works. Because, if you want to lose weight, you got to get to a caloric deficit, okay? You just got to be in a caloric deficit. So it's very simple. But of course, there's a lot of, profound... You also do need knowledge, but the main reason why you need a coach is mainly because of accountability and consistency. Because here's the thing, if you're fat and over 15% body fat, you're not going to need to do like the little intricate like refeed days in order to get down, because those are only for people that are like going to bodybuilding shows. So if you're doing like bodybuilding contest prep, that is when you need to have someone that has high expertise and knowledge when it comes to fat loss, okay? Because they're helping people, and bodybuilders help get down to like stage lean, right? Which is like 4% body fat. If you're above 15% body fat, don't even worry about that. Like, you just need a coach. You don't even need a coach. You just need a guy to just like get like that you need to pay, by the way, that's going to keep you accountable. Because here's the thing, I've tried to coach people for free, but for some reason it never works. When you try to coach someone for free, it never ends up working. For some reason, they don't end up doing what you're doing. And I think this is because when someone pays. When you pay attention. That's the thing. When you pay money for something, you are literally investing in yourself. You're betting on yourself, and it's a risk you're taking, because it's like, okay, I'm gonna pay this coach, but it's also on me too, because although the coach can give you knowledge and provide you with accountability and consistency, right? At the end of the day, the one that's gonna have to do it is you, right? That's the thing. So when you put money down, for some reason, you'll be surprised, you will end up actually getting a dream physique just by putting the money down. Because you're investing in yourself, and you're saying, okay, I'm taking it seriously, and I'm going to listen to what this coach has to say. And this coach is going to help me achieve my dream physique. Okay? That's why Chris Bumstead, like guys, Chris Bumstead has a coach. Okay? Like even Chris Bumstead himself, who has literally won like Olympia titles like over and over again, every year, he still has a coach that he's paying that's helping him dial down his diet. Why isn't Chris Bumstead doing this by himself? Why isn't he doing contest prep by himself and getting on the Olympia stage? Why does he have to hire a coach? Doesn't he know it all already because he's done it multiple times? But yet, why does Chris Bumstead keep hiring a coach? It's because a coach keeps you accountable. Okay? That's why Chris Bumstead is paying a coach. Okay? Because a coach, outside view and an outside perspective helps. All right? So even someone like Chris Bumstead hires a coach, okay, to get down to contest prep. So anyone, if I were to get down to like a bodybuilding competition, I might hire a coach. Like I might do like maybe the first couple weeks by myself, but once I get down to like, real lean, like single digit body fat levels, then I'll probably hire a coach to dial things down a little bit, right? Because personally with me, like I've never been in the bodybuilding contest show, so I don't know how this stuff works, right? So maybe hiring a coach would definitely help. So that's what I might do, because you're always going to need to have someone like that's going to help you reach there, right? And that's the thing, guys. Now, when it comes to a coach, the most important thing is accountability, right? A coach is going to keep you accountable every day and keep you consistent, because you're where you are right now because you're not consistent. Okay, that's why you're not at your dream physique yet. It's because you are not consistent, and a coach will help you there. That's the biggest thing a coach will give you. Now, another thing a coach can give you is knowledge. Now, here's the thing with some coaches. It doesn't have to be me, right? Like, you can pick any fitness coach out there, and they'll probably be able to make you lose weight, okay? Because the knowledge for at least fat loss isn't that grand. Like, you don't have to have, like, a master Jedi, like, PhD in, like, you know, in physiology to, like, teach someone to learn how to lose fat, okay? Like, anyone, like, any fitness coach out there that has, like, basic brains can teach people how to lose weight, all right? So you don't even have to pick me for fat loss, right? You can pick any other coach. But when it comes to mass gaining, which is what I specialize in, which is basically helping skinny guys get jacked, all right? Become jacked anime characters, okay? I help specialize basically skinny guys that want to gain muscle, okay? These types of people. Now, with this problem, it's a little bit harder to tackle. Because although a coach can help you, because here's the thing, any coach can tell you to be in a caloric surplus and to train hard, all right? And you might get results. That's the thing, guys. You might get results doing that. But it's going to be very minimal results, right? It might be very minimal results. Because although you're in a caloric surplus, if your training is not dialed in, you will not gain muscle, period. You will not gain muscle, period. Okay? So yes, that being in a surplus is also important. Eating enough is important too. But what most skinny guys are lacking is the knowledge and the expertise to train hard, to learn how to actually train according to the physiology of the body, right? This is why, you know, you don't see a lot of coaches that specialize in mass gain, like helping skinny guys get jacked, right? Most fitness coaches just try to help people lose fat, which is good, right? But what I specialize in and what I think will help more people is to help skinny guys get jacked, okay? That's what's going to, and I have the knowledge, the perfect training that's going to allow you to gain that amount of muscle, right? It's gonna be very hard for you to find a coach that's like me. Like I doubt you. Like I'm irreplaceable in this aspect. In the aspect of helping skinny guys gain muscle, right? I'm irreplaceable in this aspect, right? Yes, maybe you can find another coach that does the same thing, right? That can tell you to eat in the caloric surplus and train whatever, but I will actually teach you how to train hard and actually learn I'll coach you how to do your reps correctly and achieve muscle failure. I specialize in teaching people how to train to muscle failure, true muscle failure. Because I do all my sets with one, I do all my reps like with one set, guys. I do one set to failure with each exercise. These biceps is just one set to failure. The shoulders, the chest, the lats, my back, like everything is literally one set to failure. And this is because when you learn how to train properly, and when you learn how to train to true failure, by the way, which most, like even, I don't think even Chris Bumstead is training to true failure, right? I believe that I'm actually probably inroading muscle harder than him. He might be training harder than me, but I'm actually fatiguing muscle more than him because of the way I train. There's a certain way to do it, guys. It's not just about like training hard or doing drop sets, okay? Because even during a drop set, you still might have some of those slow twitch motor units recover, right? So it's not a continuous inroad and decrease of fatigue or like increase in fatigue, right? It's not a continuous inroad. Like you're not inroading the muscle continuously when you're doing drop sets or rest pause. Because there's like that little second where like those slow twitch motor units might be able to recover, right? And that's how you can actually end up training hard and not actually go to failure. There's people that actually train really hard and they actually suffer, right? And it hurts, but they're not actually going to true failure. And me, like I'm doing my reps slow enough, like doing slow tempo, but because I'm providing the muscle with continuous muscular loading, and I slowly inroad the muscle, and I don't even change the tempo. I just like keep the tempo the exact same. It's like constant torture for my muscles. So by the time I reach muscle failure, it's like I'm done. Like boom, I hit the inroad. I hit the threshold of intensity needed to stimulate the most amount of muscle growth, right? And that's what I teach people. That's what I teach people, all right? And if you're skinny, you're most likely lacking in this aspect. You're not lacking in the diet because you might be actually eating enough. There might be some days where you actually are eating enough, all right? But what most skinny people lack is the training. And I feel like that's where I come in. That's where I'm irreplaceable in that aspect. All right, I can teach people how to build tremendous amounts of muscle. I built guys, I started my bulk last month. I gained 10 pounds. 10 freaking pounds, guys. Like, guys, 10 pounds. That's unheard of. Gaining 10 pounds in a month? And I hardly gain any fat? Like, you guys can look at my videos a month ago. Go look at my videos a month ago where I started my day 1 of bulk and compare the physique I have right now. I'm telling you guys. Like, I need to do an in-body scan to see how much muscle I exactly gained. But I probably gained close to 10 pounds, guys. Like, maybe 9 or 8 pounds of muscle. Just like slapped on me in a month. Imagine 8 pounds of muscle in a month, guys. It's a noticeable difference on your body. Like, I noticeably look bigger. Adding 8 more pounds of muscle on me. Noticeably bigger. Right? And it's all because of my training. And also the diet too. Yes, the diet, but mainly the training. Because my training was so effective, I was able to put on muscle this fast. Dude, 8 pounds of muscle in a month is roughly 1 pound of muscle every 4 days. Like, if I gain, like, let's say hypothetically speaking, I gain like 10 pounds of muscle. Like, 10 pounds of muscle in a month is roughly 1 pound of muscle every 4 days. 1 pound of muscle every 4 days, guys. That's the type of results I'm getting, guys. And that's the type of results I can get you guys. And guys, like, I'm not even, like, those are not even newbie gains. Like, those 10 pounds of muscle, like maybe 8 pounds of muscle, like, I gained in this entire month. Those are not newbie gains. Those are like advanced gains. So imagine you as a beginner, you as a skinny guy, imagine how much muscle you could actually add in a month, right? That's the thing, guys. You guys have much more potential to unlock because you guys have untapped potential. You have all these newbie gains that you haven't unlocked yet. And when you're a skinny guy, you're most likely someone who doesn't respond to the stimulus as well. Okay? You're someone that does not respond as well to the stimulus. That's why you're going to need to have a coach that's going to train you how to hit that threshold. Now here's the thing. If you're trying to lose fat, if you're overweight right now and you're trying to lose fat, I can coach you, but like I said, like any other coach can do that for you. Like you can find any other fitness coach on the internet and this guy can probably teach you how to do it, okay? But when it comes to skinny guys specifically, I'm confident that I'm like one of the best coaches for that. For helping skinny guys gain muscle. Because I have mastered the training. I perfected the training with science and physiology, and guys, adding 8 to 10 pounds of muscle in a month is no joke. That's the training, guys. Okay? That was the training. So I can provide skinny guys with this type of service. Alright? So, and you guys are not going to be able to do this by yourself. Okay? If you guys don't get a coach soon, what you're doing is not going to work. And it's going to you're going to continue to not get results. What about in 5 years, 10 years? You may not have your dream physique in 10 years, bro, because you refuse to hire a coach to help you do it in 4 months. You can get your dream physique right now from 4 months from now. If you just hired a coach. But no, if you just don't have a coach and you just wait 10 years, like you're not, there's a reason why you are at the spot you are right now. It's because what you've been doing has not been working. So what makes you think that by not taking action and hiring a coach, what makes you think that you're suddenly going to get results all of a sudden? You're not going to get results. You're going to plateau, okay? Because your body's going to adjust, right? And you don't know what to do with, in terms of like how to change the diet or training. You're going to plateau. And you're not going to achieve your dream physique. You need a coach for this, okay? You need someone that has helped you do it. Okay? So, that's the thing, guys. You guys can try this by yourself, but what you've been doing so far has not been working. There's a reason for this. Alright? So, if you don't want to have a coach, that's fine. But just keep in mind that you might not get the results you want. So, that's why I recommend you guys get a coach. It doesn't have to be me, okay? But what I'm saying is, like, I specialize in the helping skinny guys gain mass, that department. But also for losing weight, like if you want to lose weight, like I can help with that too. But you guys really need to have a coach, okay? Because it's really going to help you dial in, keep it consistent, right? You need the accountability, bro. You need the structure, and you need the knowledge. Someone who's going to guide you through the way, okay? So if you guys are ready, you guys can click the link in the description. You can book a 10-minute call with me. It's just a 10-minute call, just to see if you're a good fit, right? If you're not a good fit, you know, I'll point you to the other direction, okay? If you're a good fit, then yes, we can go on another call. But just hop on a 10-minute call with me, okay? The link is in the link, guys, is in the description. I will change your physique, okay? So, yeah, guys.